A settlement close to the Nigerian city of Lagos. The coastline didn't always look like this. In the past 100 years, the sea has eroded several hundred meters of land. And due to rising sea levels, the process is gaining pace. Experts estimate that every year 20 to 30 meters of land are lost to the ocean. For these fishermen and their families, the danger is a very real one. They live in a village close to the shore. And so does God's Power Ebimiyawe. In 2012, the artist witnessed a deadly surge on the neighboring beach of Karamo that destroyed several houses and killed more than 10 people.
Coming to this place too, it is that same thing that affected Kuramo that is trying to come to this. The surge disturbs, and if it is coming that way, it eats the sands away, and even houses that are around.
To protect their homes, locals place sandbags along the shoreline. They hope this makeshift wall will help keep the ocean at bay. Coconut trees provide additional stability because their roots intertwine and form a natural barrier. It's therefore important to protect existing trees and to plant new ones. Locals make sure to refill any holes left when they've dug up sand.
That place is 200 meters away from the shoreline. When we dig that hole, we fill it with biodegradable waste so that the soil is replenished.
The sandbags might slow down the erosion process, but they're a temporary measure, not a long-term solution. Stone groins also need to be erected along the shoreline, explains environmental activist Desmond Majikodunmi.
This erosion goes all the way down the coast. It's just exacerbated here because of the nearness of the last groin that was made at Okoafo. But it goes all the way down the coast, and the coast needs to be protected. We need to have the groins. We can't just, your house can't be on fire, and the fire, is put out in 2 rooms. Meanwhile, the attic is still on fire, and the roof wants to catch fire. You've got to put out the whole fire.
Scientists estimate that the sea level could have risen by 1 meter by the year 2050. This would leave large areas of Lagos underwater. In the Lafiaji community, 40 homes have already been washed away, says God's Power Ebimiyawe.
I have made my mind to leave any moment for now, because what I have experienced in Kuramo should not be experienced here too. So because of that, we are beginning to tell the community that they should be vigilant and be sure they don't sleep with their 2 eyes.
Environmental activists say that money for building the groins is there, but funds aren't going where they're needed. They believe the government needs to take immediate action and that more efforts are needed to preserve this already vulnerable coastline.